I'm being a useless feeder. Oh, I even missed it. Oh wait, take it out. So here we have the anti-tank Rambo. As you can see, in quick succession, he has driven in, freaking drive-by anti-tank grenaded the previously existing Tiger and blew it into oblivion. So, thanks for watching National Geographic and get kicked. Oh shoot, Jumbo. That's not... can't ban that. Oh. Hello comrades, and welcome back to another video. So, as you can see, this is a remake of the anti-tank Rambo Rant that I made on Sunday and uploaded yesterday, I believe. Yeah, I uploaded it on Monday, recorded and edited on Sunday. Oh, bleed. Whew. I almost dropped my phone. It landed in my crotch. That was not nice. Anyways, I remade it, or I am remaking this, mostly because pretty much every single person that commented on the previous AT Rambo rants said, freaking record it separately, you idiot. So, here I am, recording it separately with some gameplay running in the background. And I gotta say, it's actually some pretty successful KV-85 gameplay, despite losing the game. I actually paid only like 941 credits or something, 946. And I got, what, 20k? 18,000 credits for that. So it's really cheap if you don't have to constantly spawn the KV-85 and can kill the Jumbo in 2 hits if you penetrate with APCR, so that's beautiful. Anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about everyone's favorite thing, anti-tank Rambos. So, basically, description of anti-tank Rambos. They are tiny Western spies that hate life. I'm kidding. Did I lower my mic volume doing that? Probably did. Or not. My mic's been nice lately. So, basically, they're guys who think they're real slick and run around on, or drive around on tiny Western spy motorcycle. And basically, in quick succession, as you saw from the intro, XD, quick succession, throw multiple anti-tank grenades and or attach, and then explode your big strong Tonka. Now, as you can imagine, that's quite a problem, wouldn't you say? I'd say. Well, of course, anti-tank Ramboing, as I'm going to call it, has been around for, what, pretty much since the start of the game. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But for some unknown reason, there's been an increase in anti-tank Rambos, and it's absolutely getting on my nerves and every single one of my comrades' nerves who plays tankers. It's just so frustrating having to respawn in your tank over and over, especially if no one's around to help you, or you have no infantry auxiliary slots. Thankfully, due to the what is it? Ah, never mind. I was gonna say something stupid. Anti-tank Rambos. Oh my god. So what else can I say about them? I mean, I just started, so I have a lot more to say, actually. I'm blanking out. So, as I said before, there's been an unreasonable increase in people using anti-tank grenades. I think it's partly because the increase in overall salary and rank for everyone, basically everyone, has led to more people turning towards anti-tank grenades, seeing as how you can probably easily have your income for your soldier outweigh the cost of the anti-tank grenades. Also because it seems to have increased in effectiveness like a lot lately. Mostly because for some stupid reason Rito decided to make getting out of cars and switching positions more quote unquote realistic. And by that I mean basically you get out of vehicles slower and you switch seats slower. Which, as you can imagine, I said that phrase again. I must articulate myself better. Which, as you can imagine, I'm gonna say anyways, screw you, is quite a problem, seeing as how often you can't get out of your tank before it blows up. Big boom. So as a comrade in another game that I played described, by the way, he is talking about the rate of which you can quote-unquote fire anti-tank grenades. Before the furnace update, or not furnace, it was, I believe, let's see, let's search it up real quick. Before the Everhart, I want to say. Where is it? Wait, Sukabasen. Alright. Yeah, before the Everhart updates, or actually, no, it was Furnace. Before the Furnace update, usually you would hear clink, 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 and then a big boom, your tank is gone. Which is stupid. But the thing is, before, the tankers would actually most often survive and have a chance at killing the infantryman that has planted those anti-tank grenades. But now, it's either just one clink, which I find very stupid, or in quick succession, clink, 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 big boom, tank is dead, and you have no time to react. Often, when I hear that one clink, I just think, what a scream, he's trying to bait me out of my tank. So I sit in it, anticipating the one big boom. I can't. One big boom. But instead, having my whole tank blown up, and myself included. Or, I have a rapid succession of anti-tank grenades thrown onto my tank, and a big boom occurs before I can even get out of my tank. That is a problem. They probably should revert the quote-unquote realism update, or at least the realism part of the Everhart update, where it takes way too long to get out of tanks. That's one of the problems that that has promoted the growth of AT Rambos, mostly because you can get a kill and get lots of experience for killing both the tanker and the tank, which is very frustrating because some infantrymen are just, or some players are just devoted to hunting down tanks and making your life miserable. I'm sorry if that destroyed your ears, but it shouldn't, honestly. I can't. These anti-tank Rambos, I hate them so much. I just want to hurt myself every time. I get blown up and no one's around to help me. Anyways. What was I talking about again? The growth of anti-tank Rambos. Right, because we get out slower, we die more often. That's pretty cucky. I get cucked a lot because of that. It's so stupid. Especially when I'm trying to save my tank, as you'll see a few times throughout this gameplay. And it's on like 1 bar of HP. Often, if you get out and start repairing it with at least mechanic bronze, I think, or silver, probably silver you need, you can actually save your tank from destruction. And that's actually made me live with like 1 tank for most of the gameplay you're seeing right now. What else is there? Oh yeah. What I propose is that because these anti-tank Rambos are creating they're such a hassle to deal with. They're just really annoying. Sometimes I can get out of my tank and just brat bloody mow them down with my PPD, but other tankers, they don't really have a way of defending themselves. So, hi, doing something. Okay, that's cool. So one thing I propose is that Ritos provides some sort of incentive for defending tankers, such as, I don't know, getting more EXP while sticking around tanks or something. Especially getting more XP if they kill enemies around tanks. So that'd be one way that they could encourage infantry support of tanks. So, hold on, I'm trying to find something that someone was talking about. Hold on. I saw a good point. Oh, how's my video getting views if I unlisted it? What the hell? Okay. I guess some people are just cheeky-breaky and found it somehow, I guess. By the way, I will be putting the other anti-tank Rambo rant that was very unnecessarily long in the description, so you can see that if you want. So, other than incentivizing the infantry to stick around tanks, perhaps nerf anti-tank grenades? No, that's actually kind of a bad idea, but if they don't find out any way to incentivize, as I keep saying, infantry to stick by tanks, they might actually have to do that. Like, say, reducing the rate at which you can throw them, because, like, maybe adding a bit of more of an extended animation for throwing the anti-tank grenades or something. I don't know, just a suggestion, but it might have to come to that, nerfing the anti-tank grenades themselves, which I don't really recommend, but it might have to be done. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for the anti-tank Rambos that I can think about. Just either nerf the anti-tank or incentivize soldiers to stick by tanks and support them and help them. Mostly because a good tanker will be able to push out the front line and, you know, break through points and help the infantry overall. So infantry should be supporting tanks anyways, but as you can see, often in game they just run around and do whatever. Kinda like me, but at least I cap points. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I do understand why anti-tank Rambos exist, mostly because tank hunting is sometimes very necessary, seeing as how there are some douchey Tiger 2 players and other players that just sit back of map, zoom in, a big boom, 88mm shell into house, or 122mm, whatever. They just big boom, points, everyone dies, and it's not fun. So I get why people anti-tank Rambo. I even do it myself sometimes if needed. But otherwise, it's just a really big problem. They really need to fix the balance between those two. Like, make it fun to play against anti-tank men, and fun to play as anti-tank men. They need to find a good balance between that. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and a little bit of a less angry rant, but still a rant nonetheless. They need to nerf anti-tanks somehow. Or buff tanks. That'd be pretty good. Otherwise, remember, Soviet Union best faction. See you next time. And enjoy the rest of the match here. Thanks for watching.